Hi there, I'm Scott, the director here at Futures Lab, and you are hearing from me because we have not yet identified the instructor for the Multimedia and Graphic Design pathway. We are working with our partners at Front Range Community College, so we know whoever it is will be amazing. But for now, you get to hear from me. If you are considering the Multimedia and Graphic Design pathway, what are some things that you need to know? The first and most important is that this is one of our full year pathways, and this pathway will most likely meet in the afternoon. Now, we know there's always exceptions and special considerations, and we're open to discussing those, but in general, if this pathway is for you, you need to plan on committing for the full year. One of the things about this pathway is that we know various campuses in PSD offer some of the components. For example, you may have a Photoshop class available at your home campus. You may have an Illustrator class available at your home campus. If that's the case, it is possible to combine classes at Futures Lab with classes on your home campus and just join us for those classes that you don't have access to. In general, our classes work seamlessly with your home campus schedule. Since this will likely be an afternoon pathway, that means that in the morning, you'll attend a couple of classes at your home campus, you'll have lunch, and then you'll either take the bus over to Futures Lab or drive yourself. Due to the specialized equipment and space requirements for this pathway, we issue every student a MacBook to use for the year while you're in this pathway. We need to cap this pathway at 20. When you're with us for this pathway, you have an opportunity to earn anywhere from 30 to 40 PSD credits. And these credits are spread between applied arts, language arts, and elective credits. You'll also have an opportunity to pick up additional core credits, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. While you're in this pathway, if you complete the full pathway, you will earn 15 college credits at Front Range Community College through concurrent enrollment at no charge. So again, this is an opportunity to pick up 15 college credits in multimedia and graphic design at no charge to you. If you complete all 15 of those credits, you will earn the certificate in fundamentals of multimedia design, multimedia technology from Front Range Community College. So that's kind of a big deal to complete a pathway at Futures Lab and walk out the door with a certificate from Front Range Community College at no charge. We're also excited. This is our first pathway to offer an opportunity to earn the certificate with honors. And if you choose to enroll in the pathway, you'll learn a little bit about what's required to earn the certificate with honors. What we're really excited about is if this is a career direction for you, all 15 of the credits you earn apply directly toward the Associate of Applied Science degree in graphic design. So you're not wasting any time. Every single credit you earn in this pathway applies directly toward that associate's degree at Front Range. You can download a flyer and dig into these in a little bit more detail, but we just wanted to give you an overview of the courses that you'll take while you're involved in this pathway. In the fall semester, you'll take Intro to Photoshop, Intro to Illustrator. Those are both concurrent enrollment classes. All students at Futures Lab also take Futures Lab Seminar, which is a class that we grant language arts credits for. In this class, you'll get to understand yourself a little bit better as a learner. It'll help you collaborate better with others, and it also helps earn those 5 credits in language arts, which are critical for graduation. In the spring semester, you get heavy into the work, and you'll actually take 3 college classes in the spring in sequence, not at the same time. That's Intro to Visual Communication, Intro to InDesign, and Graphic Design 1. Since you're with us for a half day, you have an option to pick up 1 or possibly 2 other graduation credits on a flexible schedule while you're with us. So you can choose from any of those subject areas, and we offer classes at Futures Lab to address all 4 of those graduation areas. So it's a pretty exciting pathway. One of the best things about this pathway is that you have an opportunity to sit for a few different Adobe certifications. Again, you have the possibility of having those certifications paid for by Futures Lab. So this would again be at no cost to you to earn these certifications. You'll have the opportunity to sit for your Photoshop, your Illustrator, and or your InDesign certificate through Adobe. If you pass the Photoshop certification and either Illustrator or InDesign, you get a credential called the Adobe Certified Professional in Visual Design. So that's a pretty impressive thing to be able to put on a resume before you've even graduated from high school. So if you're sold and you're ready to go, what's next? Take a look at our website and click the register button if you're already sold and want to sign up. As part of that process, you'll also want to let your home counselor know that you're registering for a Futures Lab pathway. That'll help them adjust your schedule on the home campus. And please know that our priority registration deadline is March 1st of this year. We will still take students after that. However, those seats will be on a first-come, first-served basis only as seats are available. And because this pathway has a limited cap, we do expect this one will fill up rather quickly. So let me just show you really quickly where you're going to want to go. If you're on our Futures Lab website, you can get more information on the multimedia pathway by clicking on Multimedia and Graphic Design. Once you're here, you can link over and learn a little bit more about the Adobe certifications, or you can grab a copy of the flyer for this pathway, which outlines all of the requirements in a little bit more detail. If you're sold and you're ready to sign up, click the register link right here. And from here, you'll just fill out the Futures Lab interest form. Once we have your name, somebody on the team will reach out to you if you have any questions, and you will be all set for the graphic design pathway, the multimedia graphic design pathway next year at Futures Lab. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen. We hope to see you next year at Futures Lab. Bye-bye.